We all have Aries in our chart. Now that the sun has moved out of Pisces and into Aries, we're being asked to shine in the Aries areas of your chart. We're leaving the old, wise, dreamy, poetic, imaginative, old soul Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, the karmic endings, and we're moving into Aries, a brand new beginning. If you know an Aries or you are an Aries, you know that the Aries energy is infant-like. It's fun, it's bold, it's assertive, it's courageous. If you want an opinion on something, go ask an Aries. They will give you a brutally honest, intuitive answer. Aries often gets a bad rep because it's ruled by Mars. Aries stems from Aries, who was the god of war in Greek mythology. So they can come off as combative. They are the warriors of the zodiac. They will stand for a fight. They will lead the way. They're the trailblazers, the initiators. They're the ones that are not afraid to go their own way because they have so much courage. Aries, being the first sign of the zodiac, rules the head, so hot-headed, and the body. So you'll find Aries athletic. There'll be the Olympians. They're the ones that run the marathons. They're the ones that are always constantly moving. All being given the opportunity to tap into our intuitive self, into our courage, our fun, our childlike energy, and spread it and be happy. It's the start of spring. It's the spring equinox. New beginnings. We're ready to let's go, let's do this, it's time. But be careful, Aries can be easily hurt and easily offended. And when we feel offended or we feel hurt or threatened, the last thing you want to do is mess with an Aries person because they will tell you where to go with no apologies. Like, no, bye-bye, see ya. Bye, Felicia. If their feelings are hurt, sometimes they just don't have the words, to talk things out. It's a fire sign. Defensiveness. They stand up for themselves, for the rights of others. They're really caring and really loving despite the aggressiveness. Anger can be rampant in an Aries who hasn't learned to shine, hasn't fully accepted their sun and their power. When we show anger and we show aggressiveness, it's usually because there's a hurt wound underneath. Chiron has been in Aries for a long time, the wounded healer. The North Node just moved out of Aries and now it's in the Pisces Virgo axis. So we've learned over the past year and a half, because Aries been hit since 2023, we've learned how to step into our power without doing it aggressively. Because the Aries Libra North Nodal axis this is the culmination on the solar eclipse, the culmination of this. We've learned how to get along with other people. And Aries needs a Libra or somebody to help balance them out. They're almost all in. It's like black or white. It's just, we're all in. Let's do this. We're going to fly out of that plane. We are going to sign up for that marathon without even thinking about it. We're going to make those appointments without checking our schedule. We're just impulsive at times, which can be a downfall. Most of it stems from our knowing already. Like we know that this is right for us. We will all have that ability to strengthen our Aries courage and strengthen our march on, go our own way. Aries are the best entrepreneurs. If you're an Aries or you're thinking about starting a business, Aries season is the time to do that. They're very successful when they're out on their own, and mostly because it's their ability to do the things their own way and not always have to share that partnership with others. Aries can have a lot of issues with getting along with others because they come off as aggressive, but really it's more of their self-confidence, their knowing that I am who I am, this is how I am, take it or leave it. Like I said, you want a brutally honest opinion, you're going to get it from an Aries. They're often sought after advisors because they will tell you how it is. Notice or become aware of impulsiveness, the gun too easily, becoming hot-headed. Aries needs to learn how to breathe and walk away, just take a breath, relax. Grounding, the Aries are constantly moving, so getting out and exercising, moving your body, moving the energy is definitely something that we should do during this Aries season. We slept a lot during Pisces. That will be changing. You'll just feel this renewed sense of optimism with the planets moving over to Aries, moving into the brand new beginnings. This I'm into this world. I'm birthed into this world. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do that. Side of that is we do have Venus retrograde in Aries and it's going to go into Pisces. There's still that Like, I really want to do this, but I know that now's not the time. Same thing with Mercury. Mercury is retrograde in Aries. I really want to say the things I want to say, but I know that now is not the time, because it may come off as aggressive. It may come off as not being compassionate, or Aries hear very often that they're selfish. They're not selfish. They just need to learn, just like every other sign, the opposite sign, which is Libra, how to show up for yourself and accept the help and support of others, meaning Libra. Libra balances, and Aries. All the fire signs are activated, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and the cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. We've been kind of going through this journey together. Now that the solar eclipse is on March 29th, it's the culminating eclipse from the eclipses that started with the South Node in Libra back in 2023. This is the end of it, and we're moving into the Virgo Pisces. So it's kind of like, you know, the sun is moving into Aries, Neptune's moving into Aries, and they push forward. This energy is going to be insane. Stamina. You're going to have the wherewithal, quicker ideas. It's not going to be so wishy-washy, back and forth, the mutable sign of Pisces. It's Aries, it's fire. I know what I want to do. I'm going to do it. Consider it done. Like, that's it, it's done. Aries often has a hard time finishing projects though. Like, we will start something, oh, I like this today, I'm gonna go do this, oh, I like that, oh, to where it feels good to them is perfectly all right. Accepting the higher expressions and the lower expressions of every sign is the best thing that you can do, because they're all parts of ourselves. The Aries part of you, whatever house that's in, you need an acceptance, and it's coming up to, okay, how can I evolve and grow and mature through my areas of the chart? Where am I showing up as a baby? Where am I showing up as the little me? Where can I grow? Where can I say, okay, I'm responsible enough to grill? I grilled for the first time. I'm 49 years old. I'm going to be 49 on March 30th. I grilled for the first time in my life this week. And I'm so proud of myself for doing that. So it's like, where can you step up? Where do we take those baby steps, those infant crawl baby steps? Where can I take a breath and say, okay, I don't need to do this today. This is what's really important. Balance, Libra, balance out my options. Keep that same enthusiasm, but tempered. Temper it down a little bit. I'm not saying you should be tempered, just don't make impulsive decisions, you know, think things through. Joy and embrace the infant-like soul of an Aries, because it's pure. The words they say, their bark is bigger than their bite. The words they say is usually out of defensiveness, and you really do care about the people that are in their lives. If you're in a relationship with an Aries, just learn to accept them the way they are, and don't try to change anyone. When you try to change who somebody is to make yourself feel happy, it's just like anything else. It's like a drug or an addiction of any kind. When you look outside of yourself to make yourself happy, if I need that person to change so that I could be happy, it's short term. It won't work that way. So accepting the Aries energy and showing up with a little bit more courage on a daily basis, even if it's just learning how to turn on a grill. Those are the moments, those are the experiences that show us where our true power lies. We all have that courage within us. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. I appreciate it.